Digestion channel. And in this video, we're going to be making a raw sandwich, and we're going to be making a raw sandwich, and this is going to be an easy one. We got some chickpea hummus. This chickpea hummus that I made is really pretty good. It's got some sprouted chickpeas in it, and so that is what's going to go on this sandwich. Is we're making a hummus style sandwich, and we've got some sprouts. These are alfalfa sprouts. These are really good, and we're going to go with some tomatoes, and we've got some baby spinach, arugula. So that is what we're having, and I think what we're going to do is put some pickles on there. So I've got these pickles. These are just regular pickles. They're not organic or anything like that. And so let's start making this sandwich, guys. Let's get our bread out of the dehydrator, and we'll start making this sandwich up. The recipe for the raw bread, you really should do it because it is a major game changer. Check this stuff out. It is delicious, and it's really good when you add the sun-dried tomatoes in with the recipe. Now, if you have a sweet tooth like I do, you might want to add the raisins in there, because the raisins really make it super duper special too. Now my bread is a little bit moist than what I really like. It's kind of moist in the middle, but I'm so hungry, I'm just going to go ahead and, but it's still pliable enough to where it's going to hold all of this together. So, what we're going to do is we're going to add our spinach and arugula on here first. And so we're going to do that on both sides. So let's come in a little closer so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Now, so what we're going to do, now raw food, guys, doesn't have to be complicated. It really doesn't. When you pre-make this stuff ahead of time, it's just like baking cookies. You know, you don't have any problems baking cookies, right? So why should it be a problem to, you know, make a sandwich? You know, it shouldn't be a big deal, guys. It shouldn't be a big deal to make raw food. We make it complicated in our minds. And so we got to get out of that mindset of making everything complicated. Because really, I mean, look, this is easy. You know, you take breaks some days. Like a little addition like the sprouts really makes it. Now we're going to go ahead and put our chickpea hummus on top of here. Now the reason we put the lettuce on first is so our bread won't get soggy. So we're going to go ahead and, now this is a real treat because I've been fasting. I've been fasting a lot. I've been fruit fasting. And so this is a little bit of a game changer for me to have a heavy meal like this. Even though it is raw, it's vegetables. I've been eating a lot of fruit. So, you know, and this chickpea hummus, it's powerful stuff. It really, I mean, it smells kind of fermented because it's got garlic in it, it's got apple cider vinegar. So see how we're putting that on the our lettuce. So that's going to hold our lettuce and our arugula together and give that, you know, make it a little bit thicker and hold the lettuce together. So then we're going to go ahead and add our tomatoes on here. And we're going to have to cut these little guys up. And what I like to do is I like to get a serrated edge to do these little tomatoes, and you can just go in half like that, and they just stick right to the hummus, and this is going to be delicious, guys. And you know, the more you start eating raw foods, the more creative you get, the easier it becomes. You just start rolling with it. It's not a big deal. I've been raw on and off for years, but mainly for the last 2 years, I've been seriously dedicated to it on and off. And I've fallen off the wagon due to temptation to processed foods that are so, you know, already in the container, already made up, and eating out. Eating out is a big downfall for me. That gets me every time. That's why I don't eat out. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add this alfalfa sprouts after our tomatoes. And we're gonna put our pickles. I sliced some little thin pickles here, and we're gonna add those like so. I need to spread this out a little more so it's nice and round. And the thing I love about these on a sandwich is because they really stick together and they hold everything. You can put a lot of them on there. So I'm going to really double that up. Put our pickles on. Kind of make it that. Hope you can see this. And there you have it, guys. And we're going to go ahead and put this together. Now the hummus is almost like a mayonnaise, except it's added protein. So there we have our sandwich, guys. And it looks pretty doggone good. I'm excited. Wow, that's like a double decker. So let's do a little taste test and see what we have here. And I'll give you the official verdict. Wow. That is delicious. Perfect. It really comes together nicely. Hope this encourages you. Make your own recipes. Make your own sandwiches. Guys, the possibilities are endless. And don't forget to subscribe, like, share, check out my bread recipe, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks so much for watching.